Hello Lego fans, it's Bricks and our Budget coming to another video. We're back in the Lego room and we got a little package here. I got a bunch of stuff coming. This is just one of the things that I ordered recently. And yeah, so at any rate, let's get right into this. This is going to go with my Orc warband. Okay, let me find a container or something I can dump this in. If I can find a spare container somewhere. I should have looked for it beforehand. Sorry guys. There we go. Let's just move some of these wargs out of the way for right now. We'll just put that right here. Let's move this back a smidge. There we go. Alright, we got it. We got it. Sorry guys. While I have you here, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell for future notifications. I'm going to be adding on to my Orc army both Lego and non-Lego Orc goodness. I'm getting some stuff from Aliexpress. And yeah, so this is one of many things coming. So this is from Aliexpress. I saw this and I thought this was really, really cool looking. And I'll show you what kind of got my attention more than anything else. First off, we have a warg. I got to put his bottom jaw on, evidently. And this one has armor and stuff. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I haven't actually messed with any of the ones. Yeah, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. They sent me this with the red hand on it. It was actually supposed to be an orc emblem. So, yeah, that sucks. I mean, this is okay. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind it. It's fairly thin, but it's pretty sturdy as far as I can tell. But, yeah, that was supposed to be an orc emblem. Similar to this shield here. That's what got my attention. And so that's definitely a bummer. But it is what it is. I will make it work one way or the other. And I also got an orc with it. This is what he looks like beforehand. So, and then here is the armor that goes on the warg. Or part of the armor at any rate. He's got a headpiece as well. So that's going to be interesting. So let's try to put this orc together real quick. He should have 2 arms, 2 hands. We're going to put those on first before we put his armor on. Oh, looks like they got little skull heads too. This might be... I guess we'll figure it out as we go. All right. So there's our orc assembled-ish. Okay, he's got a ponytail, pigtail. All right. Okay, yeah, he does have the jaw piece, so that's good. That is good, good, good. That'll match up with our orcs that we got before. As a matter of fact, I think it's roughly the same thing, but the symbol on the chest looks a tiny bit smaller than the ones I got before. And they got the weird eyes, unlike the CMF one. So, yeah, so other than that, he's pretty cool. He's got the upside down toes, which bother me. If you've seen one of my old... Or one of my other orc videos that I did a while ago looking at the AliExpress orcs, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, and that's should be an armor piece for the orc in here somewhere. What the heck? Oh, there it is. Okay, so basically this is... actually the commander orc right there, I think, with the armor and the skulls, essentially. Yeah, it's exact same orc. as that one. Not a big deal. Having multiples in the same army. So, yeah. So you take these pieces right here, you put these on the back of the armor at kind of an angle. Should be another one in here somewhere. Alright. Yeah, just knocked his head clean off, so I did. Jeez. Batting 100 here, guys. Sorry. Alright, let's try to put his head back on. Okay. The heck? Oh, wow. I got his head on up. Trying to put it on upside down, so I was. Alright. Now you got these tiny little micro skull looking things. They're not the size of a regular minifig skull. So I'm assuming maybe these are gobo skulls. At least that's my story behind them. Because they're not the size of a human skull. So maybe they're goblin skulls. So yeah. Okay. Then we're going to give him his top knot looking piece there. Pretty cool looking. I like the armor. Yeah, so it is the exact same orc that I got on one of my other hauls pretty much. Actually, there is no pretty much about it. It definitely is. Alright. So, moving on to the warg. Let's check him out. Let's put his jaw on. Alright, there we go. That's pretty cool. Okay, now we're going to put the first armor piece on him. Fits nice. Okay, okay. And it looks like there's multiple armor pieces. Just got to figure out how they each go on. That does not really snap into place. It kind of sits there. It's kind of on there, but it's kind of not. So just FYI, yeah, a little bit of pressure will pop that right off, chances are, unless that the armor on the helm holds it on, perhaps. I don't know. Let's see. No, not at all. No. They do go real close knit together. Actually, it does help, so it's not moving as much. So yeah, that actually does help hold it down. So that is very, very cool. So there you go, an armored warg. So that's very, very cool. And he's got a little attachment piece on the one side. So I'm assuming that would end up holding something like that. I wish that was going the other way so you can actually see it. But I guess if you're standing right there, that just looks weird to me. It should be like on the back and then facing the other way or something. That definitely does not look right. Did I do something wrong? Did I put it on wrong? That seems like the way it would go on, but it just doesn't. It looks weird because on the pictures, it kind of showed it like that. And not only that, the one I ordered did not have the red hand. It had the orc symbol. And that's the reason why. That was the whole reason why I ordered it. Because I was like, oh, that's cool. And yeah, I mean, it's okay. It is what it, again, it is what it is. It's still cool. Wow. I like the fact that it's an armored warg, which is cool. But, yeah. I mean, it looks cool. Let me just lower this down a little bit so you can get a better look at that. All right. So, yeah, this is going to be the lead warg on whatever whoever I decide to make my scout command is going to be running with that armored warg, basically. I don't think I'm going to make this guy my scout commander. I think I'm going to make it like a bunch. I'm thinking and debating on having gobos or goblins as my scouts, because they're smaller, they're more agile. I feel like them and wargs just make more sense to me. For his weapon, we have a long bone and a couple of these clip-on axe pieces. So that's pretty cool. I like how some pieces for these Aliexpress minifigures snap into place and other ones just seem a little suspect, like they're going to just fall off at any moment. The weapons and shields seem pretty good on regular minifigures or the Aliexpress minifigures, but some of these other pieces, like you add a bunch of pieces like to where roundabout where the neck is, it makes the head a little bit more loose than I'd like. The leg to the torso, they're always a little bit loose, but not too bad on these Aliexpress minifigures. But overall, you know, it's another orc to add to my collection. So, pretty cool. And you do actually get a base plate in there too, if you want to put him on a base plate, perhaps. And, yeah, I just knocked the top knot off. And again, some of these pieces just... even a little bit of pressure will knock them right off, so they will. So I'm trying to move these hands up just a tad bit so I can try to get them into the warg. And yeah. So there he is. Orc on a warg. And he seems like he's sitting up just a tad bit too high. So again, I think the goblins are going to look better on the wargs. But the thickness of this kind of sets him up a little higher too, of this saddle piece that goes on this warg. But overall, I think these wargs look very, very cool with this armor and stuff. And the armor seems to work pretty good on these. And so, yeah, so that's a plus. I got the wrong banner, which definitely irks me a little bit, because I was hoping to have a standard orc banner with the orc symbol on there, you know, but I will definitely make it known that, yeah, that this is not the one that I expected, but I don't see them doing anything to make it right, I doubt, because this is AliExpress, and even if they do, I'd have to wait a week or two to even, they'll probably give me like 50 cents credit or some crap because it's not the right one, maybe, if they do that even. So, you know, be forewarned. If they had a whole bunch of different ones of these, they sent me the wrong one, basically. It's the right orc and the right warg, but the wrong flag. So, yeah, so they lose some points with that. But overall, pretty cool. That and the flag didn't go on the way I thought it was. According to the pictures, like I said, the flag is kind of hanging, going in this direction, not hanging off the side like this. So, yeah, so that was a misrepresentation of what you were getting to. So, yeah. But it comes right down to it. You got to be real careful when you're dealing with AliExpress. So, I'm glad I just ordered one of these. You know, you live and you learn. I like it, but at the same time, I don't like it because, again, the flag and it being the wrong flag, and it didn't go together the way I thought it was going to. This just looks weird hanging off the side like that. But I guess if you have them sitting in an army and then you see the flag there and some other wargs on either side, you know, that might look kind of cool. You know, like I said, I'm going to make it work one way or the other. But I think I'm going to try out some different goblins on some wargs and see how they look. Basically, I'll do a video once I get the rest of my wargs, and I will assemble a scout squad of wargs, and I'll do a video on that and see what people think of the Goblin versus Orc Warg Riders and go from there. Because, yeah, I kind of want to know what other people think. You know, Goblins or Orcs? What do you think would be better on the Wargs? Me personally, I'm kind of leaning toward getting those Aliexpress War Pigs for Orcs, maybe. I might just get one just to see how they are, because I don't know how big or how small they are. But at any rate, this is Bricks on a Budget. Enough of my rambling. I will let you guys go. I got some more stuff coming. I got a bunch of Lord of the Ring orc stuff coming, as well as other stuff coming that is going to be very exciting when I get them. Hopefully very soon. I should have them by the end of the week, and I will try to wait until I have all of them so I can do a mass unbagging, because I have maybe 4 or 5 different orders coming roundabout, and it's going to be like nuts, but it's going to add on more stuff for the orcs and goblins. So yeah, so make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell for future notifications to see all the added goodness that's going to be added on to this ginormous orc warband. So at any rate, this is Bricks on a Budget telling y'all, get built. Thank you so much, and we will see you in the next one.